The latest in the comments that came from BJP's now suspended spokesperson Nupur Sharma is that she's now been summoned by the Maharashtra police days after the controversial remark on Prophet Muhammad. Nupur Sharma has been now summoned by the Mumbra Police on 22nd of June. Case have been registered already against her in Mumbra, Paidhoni and Thane. Nupur Sharma has been summoned to record her statement primarily, and that, just giving you a background, in Mumbra, where the complaint has been filed, one Mohammad Gufran Khan, a teacher, is a complainant against Nupur Sharma. Meanwhile, Delhi police are looking at the death and rape threats that Nupur Sharma has been getting since the day that comment and the controversy took place. Delhi police has tightened her security amid these threats. Nupur Sharma's security has been increased after terror group Ghazwatul Hind issued a threat to the BJP and the government. Now, the terror group has basically threatened they'll be launching strikes if the asked spokesperson does not tender an apology to the entire world. Now, remember, just giving you a quick background, BJP suspends Nupur Sharma after the controversy over her remarks on Prophet Muhammad because it escalated with protests, reactions coming in not only from the Muslim countries, but also allegedly the violence in Kanpur. The reason behind it was that.
It's not my government or somebody. It is the complaint. See, you are making a derogatory statement. You are making a divisive statement. The entire Arabian world has taken a call. 57 countries have deplored it. And the worst part of it is that after that, BJP is taking cognizance of that. The statement made by Nupur is almost a week ago. And even then, the BJP's all leaders kept silent. And the moment when the Arabian countries took a cognizance, summoned our ambassador over there, cautioned him, and then the government has tried to deplore that and said that we have removed her from the post of the spokesperson of the party. Is it a way? What you want? Do you want the unity should be maintained or not? The peace should be maintained or not? Why you are playing all these divisive politics? What is the reaction now? Kindly listen to my comments over there when I said that पुरानी जख्मों को खरोच कर खून बहाना चाहते हो क्या? That is what is happening right now, and that is deplorable. And the legal action is definitely a welcome idea.
Modi government accepted they are against the Muslims. We know that BJP is totally against. But what about the so-called secular government in Maharashtra? I am asking them, what stopped them from arresting her till now? Had this kind of statement made by Waris Pathan or somebody from, they would have immediately arrested her. A single tweet on Sharad Pawar, madam, by a Marathi film actress. She was arrested. She was sent to jail. Still, she is languishing. More than 2 weeks she is in jail without bail. If she could be arrested, what prevented the Mahavikas Aghadi government to see that Nupur was arrested early when the FIR was registered in Mumbra, in Paidhoni police station, everywhere? The Raza Academy has also registered FIR against it. But we say, reiterate time and again that no insult would be tolerated on our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by any person in the country or anywhere in the world. We condemn, but we want her to be arrested. Mere suspension would not serve any purpose.
She just said what has been said umpteen times, their own ideologues, their own Maulvis, their own scholars, the fact of Prophet Muhammad's life. She did not any comment to that. She did not make any insulting remark. And the same people who have been trying to target her did not at even once criticize the people, their own people and others who were mocking Hindu gods with the worst kind of sexual slurs and whatnot. And none of these people spoke. So this one-sided outrage, this one-sided victimhood doesn't fit well. And when she said it, I think the idea of, this creating an idea of saying that she said something wrong and because of party pressure she may have said it. But point is the idea was to go to court and court decide because courts decide on this that everybody goes to court. But here these people talk of sarpan se juda. The threats received are nearly 70,000 in 2-3 days. Did anybody speak up for her? No. So this freedom of expression is limited to one group of people. Constitution is limited to one group of people who can insult, who can abuse people, and who can then, cry blue butter even if you quote their own history which they themselves quote. The entire social media is full of this news. It is full of those images which have been seen by all. Hindus didn't say Santar se juda, went to courts.
I think it's more of a political vendetta rather than the legal process being followed. because the point in issue is that if there are multiple FIRs in the country, then Nupur Sharma has a right to get all the FIRs clubbed together and be tried at one particular place. But before waiting for the process of law, before waiting for her to respond and reply, immediate legal actions are tried to be taken. And the question is that whether the FIR itself is maintainable within the purview of Section 53A of the IPC. Because if it's a hate speech, first it has to be decided, first it has to be ascertained that whether this speech comes within the purview of hate speech or not, whether this is something which has been against the record or not. And until unless that has been adjudicated or decided, this kind of political vendetta and notice and summons being issued by various governments having different political agendas, I think it's a murder of rule of law. Everyone who is living in this country which is governed by democracy and rule of law must be given a fair chance to have his word, have a fair trial.
Nupur has said something which has been recorded in the TV cameras. No investigation would be required. She does not say that she did not say it. I don't see as at present any occasion to arrest her. Let the police make up a mind if a crime has been committed, and then the law will take its own course.
It's most unfortunate. The ruling party and its official spokesperson making such statements, I think it's something that needs a lot more than mere suspension. To just say that there were fringe elements and now we've course corrected is not sufficient. It has led to a great disregard for our diplomats overseas. They are being called up and there is a boycott of Indian goods in some countries. I think it's not good, just not economically, but also political standing, India's image globally, I think should not be allowed to suffer. And people who have been responsible for this, I think more action needs to be taken, legal action should be taken, and the ruling party can't wash its hands away by saying we now suspended them.
नुपुर शर्मा जैसे, नवीन जिंदल जैसे गंदी बातें कर रहा है, तुरंत अगर उसके खिलाफ बीजेपी एक्शन लेते तो शायद ये बाहर मुल्क इंटरफेयर करने का मौका ना मिलते। ये हमें शर्मिंदे होती, इंडिया जैसे एक कंट्री और दूसरा मुल्क हम पे दबाव डाले, फिर जाके हम कोई एक्शन ले। दबाव डालने से पहले सरकार आंखें बंद करके हुई थी।